Welcome to the vlog, everyone. This time we'll be going through the updated roadmap which was recently released. You will notice I'm back indoors this time. I fully intended for this vlog to be an outdoorsy one like last time, but yeah, that's the Great British Summer for you. Although we are quite close to autumn now, so I probably pushed it a bit too far. In between apocalyptic downpours, I have managed to get out and do some macro photography, so for those of you who enjoy that, that will be in this video still. If you are only here for the Empires of the Undergrowth yapping, go to the timecode that's on the screen now, so you can skip the going outside bit. So now I'll hand you over to grass-touching Mike for some macro photography in a less grand but far richer location than last time. I do like long country walks like we managed to do last time, but with the weather being the way it has been recently, I've not really been motivated to get out and get all my my camera equipment soaking wet. But for what I'm really interested in, which is mainly macro photography, you don't really need a huge expanse of land. What could be better than a humble allotment? This is a pretty typical English allotment, otherwise known as a victory garden in various parts of the world after World War II. So we've got some pumpkins there, there's sunflowers, we've got beetroot, all sorts of stuff. Now, I'm not here for the plants. I'm here because, particularly at this time of year, it is absolutely replete with insects, spiders, all sorts of stuff. So let's get doing some macro photography. Okay, to begin with, why not a classic? Last time we got more or less nothing but lady beetles, so let's start off with one, why not? Yeah, quite pleased with that. Certainly has a look to it. I have found our old friend, the European garden spider. Looks like it's guarding a prey item. It looks like a blue bottle. That it's wrapped up, so we can get some nice photos of this beauty. We're coming into breeding season for these. I can't recall exactly what their scientific name is, but it's oh yeah, that's a good one. Let's see if we can get one head on as well, which will really show off the reason that they have their scientific name, which has diadem in it, just meaning crown. So it's like Arenaeus diadem or something along those lines. It just means crowned spider. I've got a really good one of these. There was one of these living in my window, which I tend to leave open for weeks at a time, and I've got a really good one of this species. So I'll pop that up now on the screen. You can have a look at that. More ladybird beetles. I'm going to get a close up of these two, and then I'll try a scene. I think this image is definitely going to work better as a slightly wider shot. Get more of the leaf in. That'll do. Hey look, it's a spider. It isn't a European house spider. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Very cool though. I shall get on iNaturalist later on to find out. Yeah, spiders are very prominent at the moment because yeah, their breeding season is coming up. They're fattening up to produce eggs and to go out looking for mates, that kind of thing. So this really is a good time of the year, in the UK at least, to look for spiders. Don't even need to put the macro lens there. There's another European house spider there. They're pretty big at this time of year and very pretty spiders. Hey you, come closer, just there. For you guys who have actually watched this section, uber sun spider. That's all I'm saying. Shh. A beetle of some description. I was hoping for some beetles today. It's good. Just to finish it off, here's an appropriate one for us. A beautiful slug. So there we go. Wasn't out as long as I liked because I'm pretty sure the heavens are about to open. But we did get some nice ones, particularly of spiders. And back to you in the studio, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Just before we get going, Gotta get the plug in there. I am wearing today the Matabili Ant shirt in this wonderful cartoon design. It's got the Empire's logo on the back. If you'd like a copy of this shirt, or one of several others, check out the store in the link below. Now, onto the roadmap for what's coming in the near and slightly further future for Empires of the Undergrowth. Alright, for anyone who's joining us for the first time with this vlog, every 6 months or so, we like to make a roadmap for Empires of the Undergrowth, which is a graphic that explains what we're intending to do with the game in the near future and a bit further afield as well. So yeah, like I said, every 6 months this gets updated. Always worth noting, everything is indeed subject to change, including ordering and inclusion or exclusion. Just keep that in mind and you won't be disappointed. Things change all the time in game development. Hopefully it gives you some insight into what's currently occupying our working hours and often invades our dreams as well. So we're starting there with the Exploding Ants update back in March. Thanks for everyone who has given us feedback on that and has enjoyed it. We love the Exploding Ants and Termites. We think they're a cracking addition to the game and really spice things up a bit. Work particularly well in remix games, I find. Then we've got from Q4 of this year to Q2 of next year, improved controller support. Two of our devs, Ethan and Karthik, have been hard at work on that for a long time now. I did mention this in the last vlog as well. Lots of resources over the past several months have been put into that. Well done, Ethan and Karthik. It is all starting to come together now. Alongside the improved controller support is coming a revamp of the UI. This means that pretty much every user interface element in the game is getting some form of rework or redesign or polish. So here's a little screenshot, just one screenshot of the state that it's at the moment. I'm not going to show you any more just yet, but there you go. There's a little taster of the updated UI, and it is kind of universal across the game. Again, I mentioned last time that there will be a new radial menu that comes along with this revamp, and someone did ask, so I'll just allay fears here. For people who don't like radial menus, the radial menu will not be forced upon you if you're using keyboard and mouse. Moving on to the next one, improved creature art is up next. This was on the previous roadmap as well. It's an ongoing process. Our character artist Jack and our technical artist Aaron have been working in many ways to improve the existing artwork for the creatures, including some ants as well eventually. For people who have been asking, we will eventually get round to the Slave Maker ants as well. That is an ongoing process, which is why I've put Q4 2025 and beyond. We will continue to be doing this for a fair amount of time yet. Next up is graphical optimizations and fixes, another Q4 and ongoing for this one. This is Aaron, the technical artist's ongoing optimization pass and improvement of existing systems. It will just be continuing to make everything a bit more efficient, squeeze extra frames out of older hardware, that kind of thing. An ongoing process, as I said. Next up, the ever-present wildcard, extra levels, could arrive at any time. I will tell you right now that there are not any in production at this moment, but that could change if John, wakes up in the middle of the night with a bolt of inspiration and an unusual amount of energy for someone who looks after 3 kids most of the time. Next up is custom games, getting a bit of love there. Updated visuals for custom games. We're going back into the older maps that still use the older art style and upgrading them to use the refreshed artwork. Tier 5 Uber creatures. Now, I did give a couple of these away last time in the newsletter, the Uber giant centipede and the Uber huntsman spider. Sorry about that. Will be 2 of the Ubers. I'm going to give you a couple more now. There will also be an Uber alligator-back scorpion and an Uber rainbow lizard. So look forward to those monstrosities bearing down on your hard-earned colonies. Okay, now we're coming up to the fun stuff. Redacted. This is a DLC, which has been in the works for 4 or 5 months. I really, really, really wish I had been given the go-ahead to tell you exactly, the content of it. I have reins attached to me, and the guys are holding on to me. Eventually, one day, they will let go and let me just let loose and kind of geek out about the fun new stuff that's coming. Next up is another long requested, I don't want to say feature because it won't be an in-game thing, but we have been working with our partners in publishing Hooded Horse to put the game's original soundtrack on streaming services. And then finally, Redacted again. I'm going to let you speculate there. I was going to say I don't know. I do. That would be a lie. I do know. Another thing. Yeah, that's all I can say about that, I think. And there you go. Newsletter next month, as usual. I will eke out something worth talking about, I'm sure. But we are getting to that awkward time in the development cycle of a DLC where I'm running out of things to talk about because I don't want to spoil anything. Also, I'm not allowed to. But anyway, that said, thanks very much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Why did I do that?